Hello dudes and welcome to the first episode of Prison Architect. Well, this is a small indie game made by Introversion Software, I think. It is a prison architect slash prison simulator, I suppose. You get to design and run your very own prison. So I'm just going to do sort of like an overview, if you like, and if you guys like it, or I may just do it. I may just do a let's play later on. This is sort of just my first overview. So to get started off with, you get bricks, you get some food, you get things. Yeah, you get food, bricks, trays, and steel for foundations. You get some free cables, a free power station, free water pump. You get all of these to start off with. So at the start of the game, you have $10,000. This is the $10,000 up here. You can also see the day, the time here. You can speed up time, you can stop time. Time is normal, slightly sped up. So I'm here running slightly sped up at the moment. So you also start up with you also start off with 8 builders. So you've got your staff here, or 8 workmen. Now you've got to get a warden. So the first thing that I normally do is, well, first of all, something that really annoys me. You need to go down to rooms and then garbage, and I just build that one up there. Build that onto garbage, and then deliveries, just build that along another little bit right there, just to make it even. Right, and then the second thing I normally do is go down to foundation, building, and then just create. Now wait a minute, I just need to check something. Office, you need a 4x4 room. So I'd probably go down here and first of all create an office for my warden. So I'm going to create it 5x5 because that's the type of nice person I am. And then I'm going to go down to objects, then go to staff door, flip that around and press in there. Go to materials, paving stone, and I'll probably just build paving stone up and around like that for the room. So there's our office built. That's our the room, if you like. But first we've got to designate it to whatever room it's going to be. So I'm going to designate this one to an office, obviously. So you just come over here, hold down, and scroll across. That's only a 3x3. I do not know why it's only 3x3. But it is. So we've got to demolish it. That was not planned, by the way. So that's how you demolish things, at least we know that. Then once they've demolished it, they'll just, I think it just goes up to garbage, the spare rocks. Or maybe, yeah, it just goes into garbage. So you need to build it all over again. So just go back to building, and I'll even get 6x6 this time. Yeah, 6x6. Maybe that will work. I don't know why it didn't do it last time. But anyway, we need to wait for this to build again, and we'll go down to materials, paving stone. This is how I would normally myself set up a prison, my prison. And then get staff door. Plump that down. Then go to rooms. Office, wait for the door to be built, then wait for the room to be built. The room is now built, so we're just going to designate that as an office. Now, as you can still see, it says we've passed the minimum size and we've passed that it's indoors, but we failed office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. So what you need to do when it comes up like that, you need to go down to object, and then it should designate the 3 things that you're going to need. So I normally place down the office desk like that, and then turn the chair around like that, and then get the filing cabinet, put that just there. Once those are built, that will turn into an office, and I'll be able to hire my first warden, unlocking the bureaucracy part of the game. This is where I'll be able to hire things like financial people and chief guard, maintenance people also. So as you can see now, this has been designated as an office, and it's not got that red warning sign in the middle. So now I can go down to staff and go to warden, the warden in here. This is now the warden's office. As you can see down here, it's unlocked bureaucracy. We can go into bureaucracy in here, and as you can see from the warden, we can unlock security, we can unlock finance, we can unlock maintenance, health, mental health, and legal things. And from all those things, you can unlock a ton of different stuff, which I'll probably do in the next episode of the overview of this game, because there's going to need to be maybe 2 or 3 episodes for me to be able to do the right things. So, after I've built this first office, it says up here, read the CEO's letter. So I just go over here, click that, just to get that out of the way. Okay, delete that. Okay, so now we've read it. It says we're getting prisoners delivered in 13 hours. So I'm going to go into reports, and I'm going to go prisoners and close this off. Now we will not get any new prisoners until we feel that our prisoners are ready for some prisoners. Now I'm going to go for the low risk prisoners first, and as my prison gets built bigger, I'll build higher security things. But you can go down to grants, and you have 4 grants, which all give you up to, like, when it's all added together, you normally get 90 grand. That's plus your 10 grand at the start. But I've already spent $2,000. Yeah, $2,000. So, and then we've got a regime here, which we can change at the moment. We've got the jobs, which just shows you what other people are doing. We've got prisoners, showing us who prisoners are here. And we've got staff, showing us what staff we have. All these will be unlocked after we've unlocked some of the bureaucracy parts of the game. So I'm just going to close the report. Now we've got 88,000, and it's turning nighttime. So, as you can see now, we've got all of these things down here. Now this is what the grants, we were given the money to do with the grants for. So this, we got given 40 grand for this, we got given 10 for this, 10 for this, and 10 for this, I think. Yeah, no, we got 20 grand for this. So, and that's all the things we got to do. So first of all, I'm going to start off by hiring, I'm going to build this other office, and I'm going to finish this one through here first, okay? So I'm going to go back to foundations, building 6 by 6, just like that, and then we're going to go down to materials and paving stone, and we're just going to plop that in there. Objects, staff door, plonk that there. Then we're going to grab, once the door has been built, I'm going to grab filing cabinet, which is going to be put there. No, it's not. Cancel that. That filing cabinet's going to be put there. And then we're going to get office desk. No, office desk. Turn that around. And we're going to get a chair. Turn that around, and then we're going to down to rooms again, and we're going to change this room to an office. So once those other things have been built in, this is an office. And we're going to go and hire, who are we going to hire? So we built 2 offices, so we've got 2 checks in the administration centre thing there, so we need to unlock finance and hire an accountant. So we'll go down to bureaucracy, and we click on here. That takes up $500, and it takes 6 hours in-game time. So that's how, when the big hand does a full rotation of this block up in the corner, he will, after 6 of those, he will have unlocked the finance for us. That's why we need a warden. So now that we've done that, we're going to wait for this. We can get started on our main prison. So what I like to do is I go and build a foundation that holds my water and my electricity first of all. So I'm just going to plonk that in there, and then beside it I would put my kitchen, which is going to be a medium size for now. So we've got our kitchen going in there, and we're just going to leave them to build that at the moment. So I'm going to go down to objects, and then I'm going to, for this one, I'm going to put a door on the back, which is going to be, yeah, I'm going to put a door on the back, and then I'll show you what we're going to do in a minute. And then on this one, we're going to put a large jail cell door in the middle here, because this is the kitchen. This is going to be the kitchen slash canteen. I'm going to build a... Wait a minute, actually. We'll go up to building. And build that like that. Now that's going to be our kitchen. That's going to be our kitchen and up there, and that's going to be our canteen area. So now that we've got that built, I'm going to go into materials and fence. Now this is where you can use lots of fences. So I'm going to fence this area off, and I'm going to fence this area off, and then I'm going to lock this area here, and I'm going to delete that fence actually, and I'm going to create that there. Now only staff are going to be allowed to go in there. No prisoner is allowed to be taken down there, because this is where the offices are going to be, and this is where the actual electricity and things are going to be. So, just after that's built, everything's paused because it auto-saved. So now we've got this. So what I like to do is also fence up this side, these sides down here, because prisoners can sometimes get in there by accident. So go to materials, go back to fence, and then just build a nice row of fences up here. I don't know if they move the stuff or if it just teleports away or what. As I said, I may have not said this before, but this game is in alpha at the moment, so it's not going to be perfect, but I still find it a really, really fun game. Now as you can see here, this hasn't built in the wall here, which is quite annoying, but it's easily fixed. We just grab a brick wall from down here, build that along, and I can just put a staff door there. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to go into utilities. Now this is a big part of the game. It turns your game into sort of like this. This shows you where all your electrical cables and pipes and stuff are. So I'm going to plonk down a power station there. Now I'm going to put the power station at the top of the room, and I'm going to put the water pump down there. So once those are built, I'm going to need to build capacitors on, I think I've got one free capacitor. So I'm going to spend another $2,000 on other capacitors, because you do need quite a lot of them once your prison starts to get big. So as I was saying, you can use this as wire. So I need to connect all of these buildings up with this cable. Plus I need to connect down here up. I need to connect the water pump up. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to feed this around, and that's going to go into there, and then that's going to feed down into there, and that's going to go like that, and like that. I can maybe cancel these actually. Just like that. Right, so now that that's done, we need to move on. We don't really need the water right now. It's just quite nice to get it built nice and early. So that's what it looks like from the outside. Now it's daytime again, and we still not got all the things that we wanted to get built. But anyway, so I'm going to go back into materials, and I'm going to plonk one of those down there, and then I'm just going to fence this area right the way along down here off. But I'm going to let that bit out, and I'm going to let this bit out here. That is where I'm going to build another 2 buildings. So one of them is going to be a holding cell. I think that one's going to be the holding cell down here, and this one down here is going to be a shower. Now, this is just a very small prison to start off with. This will all get demolished once we get some of the high security people in, but maybe it won't get demolished actually. Maybe I'll just build onto it. But anyway, so we've got it like that, and the warden's finished this thing. So now we're going to go down to staff, and we're going to hire ourselves an accountant. So now that the accountant's finished, and we finished one of our contracts already. Now we don't get any money for finishing that contract, but some of them I think we do. We get 10,000 given out to us at the start, and then we get another 10,000 equaling the total that we get given 20,000. for creating the health grant and health thing. Same with the cell block, I think. Right, so we've done that now. Now we're going to set up a kitchen. So we're going to go down to objects and cooker, and it's good to set up a few cookers. So I'm going to set 1, 2 up at the moment, just because our prisons. In fact, I'll set up 3, and then you want to get a fridge. A fridge. Now fridges we can probably fit. Where's the sink actually? The sink is here. Now I'm thinking, what way is that? Yeah, I'm thinking we set the sink up here, and we set up the fridges along the other side, because fridges are very important. Fridges can keep your food alive. Right, so we've got 3 cookers, 1 of those, and 1 of those. So there's still not power coming through. It's just because that one that guy can't get. Okay. So as I said before, this game is an alpha, so this might happen sometimes. This little glitch over here, where the guy just doesn't build. You normally just need to pause the game and then restart it at a slower speed. And see, he's done it now. So I can just speed it right back up again. So these things, I don't know. Wait a minute. They do have power. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. So all I need to do now is just go down to utility, and I need to connect this thing up here. Best way of probably doing that is probably just feeding that up like that, and I can feed that through there, and just use a small pipe as well, because a small pipe can still be useful. Small pipe will stop feeding water at some point, but large won't. And if my mind serves me correctly, the water pump, you can pump as much water as you want without running out. Sorry if there's any background noise at the moment, it's my sister, she's a bit worked up. Anyway, so once we've got all these pipes built, that sink will be powered and we'll have our kitchen set up. But we still need to set up our, let me just mark this as a room, our kitchen. So now our kitchen's set up, and yeah, so we've got a working kitchen. But now we're going to need a canteen for the prisoners to eat from. So I'm just going to designate this as a canteen. So it's definitely big enough, it's indoors. So we're going to need to grab ourselves a serving table. So I'm going to see how many of these I can actually fit in. If I can fit 2 in, good. Yeah, I can, okay. Now, because it's like that, I'm going to fit a staff door on the back around here, just so the staff can actually get out. But there's 2 serving tables here, but we also need a couple of tables and benches. Yep, we do, tables and bench. So we need to find the table. The table's here. Now, I find that the best way to set this up is like this. So if you set up like that, you can probably maybe fit 3 in, and then, I don't know actually, maybe you'd be able to set it up in a different way. I've just never tried before. Okay, yeah, that is actually a better way to do it. So you can fit 4 in if you did it like this. All with having benches, and then all you're going to need to grab yourself is a bench and just put that like this. This is just a little starter prison at the moment. We will expand on all of this later on once our prison gets bigger. I don't know how, they're just merging through the, oh, I don't even know. Right, anyway, so that's that built. Now we're going to need to go down and we're going to build our shower. Now the shower doesn't need to be too big. The shower does not need to be too big. But we're going to need to demolish these fences. Maybe. I'm not too sure. Wait a minute, actually no. We'll cancel that and then we'll build that along like that. Now showers do not need to be big at all. I'm going to just make my shower 9x7 because it really doesn't need to be that big. So I'm just going to run down to objects and I'm going to put a large jail door on this one because it's what prisoners are going to be using. So we've got our shower being built. So we're just going to go run down to objects again, and all you really need to have in a shower is shower heads. They all need to be connected up individually to a water source, which is quite annoying, but you get used to it after a while. After a while of playing the game. I'm just going to leave those corners out because it looks a bit better. I actually don't know if that's going to be suitable. Oh, wait a minute, I may have made a small mistake here. Nope, that's how the shower works, okay. But you're best putting drains in as well. And I should... No, I won't be able to. Okay. So objects, just put a couple of drains at the door. That stops your prison getting wet, getting prisoners less agitated. Everything just builds up on each other. So where are the drains? The drain... I just put 2 at the door and that stops it from ever getting out. So you never need to worry really at all. So that's the shower built. Now we're going to move on to the holding cell. Now I'm going to finish up once I've done this holding cell and do the rest next episode. I'm actually going to demolish or bulldoze these, and then these, and that's how big I think I'm going to make my holding cell wide. Yeah. So building. I might make it a bit bigger actually. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do right there. So we're gonna make it that wide. Whoopsie daisies. Gonna make it that wide. I'm just gonna make it that long at the moment. So it's just a bit wider than the shower at the moment. So we've got all of those built. We just need to build a holding cell, hire 2 guards and 2 chefs. So I'm just going to go down staff, hire guard, 2 guards, and 2 cooks. So as you can see at the moment, we're losing $200 a day, but we're losing $100 a day. But I think it's like every prisoner you get like $80 or something every day. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. But so we're gonna stick a large jail door right there, and we're gonna turn that room into a holding cell, and then we'll complete the basic detention center area. No, we will not. I'll build a yard and finish this place off. So you're gonna need to go to holding cell, and you're gonna build it up like that. So there's your holding cell, nice and pretty. Not really. So you're going to need a toilet, toilets and benches. Now, so we're just going to go into objectives and bench. I'm just going to place the benches down the side. Now you can be nicer than me and like, give them better things, but I'm not really like that. I'm just going to put maybe 2 toilets in at the side. Just here. Just everyone gets to watch you take a dump. Yeah, that's the best place. That's the best thing about prison. Who said that? Right, so I'm gonna build along a bit. But I normally just build my prison as a straight line going that way, and if I ever need to build up, I'd probably just do a sharp turn and go along, back along that way. And if I ever need to, I'd just bend along that way again. Yeah, but I've got everything in the game. Only once though, and I hadn't opened my prisoners at all, and they sort of got really. Oh look, here's another workman. So you just pause that, go to lower speed. Nope, lower speed. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good boy. So that's the holding cell done. So we're gonna build along here a bit more materials, and then fence. And we're just going to build along a bit here, build along a bit there. I'm just going to cut these 2 out in the middle because that's where our thing is going to be. And what thing you may be asking? I'm talking about the yard. So I normally just build fences along like that, fences along like that, and just build it onto this next building because the yard needs to be quite big or the prisoners will start to get angry. Prisoners like a lot of yard time. So you don't really need to have much in the yard. You need to have. I don't think really. The only thing you have to do is make sure it's outdoors. But I like to make my yard really nice. So I'd go to rooms, yard, That's the yard. You minimum secure at least behind one door. Okay. Objectives. Jail door. Put that there. But I like to add things like weight benches and phones. Wait a minute. Yep, just like that. I'd normally build like a row of phones going along that wall like that, and then some weight benches like that, and then go to materials and build something like grass in the middle. Grass in the middle and paving stones on the outside. I don't know why, I just like to be really nice to my prisoners like that. Now where are they building the grass? I think it's like that. Just like that. And then I'm just going to build all that stuff around there. And I think there's a way you can buy a tree. You require groundkeeping. Alright, okay. Well, I did not know that, but okay. And that's how I like to design my yard. So yeah, once that's all built, we'll just end the episode off here. Everything. Oh no, we're going to connect all the water things up as well. So we're going to go to utilities, and we're going to go to large pipes, and we're going to feed a pipe down like that, and then just grab a small pipe and build that along like that. Build that along like that, and then I normally just feed a pipe like just along like that. And then that should be our prison built. That should be our basic detention center built. So after that, we're going to need a medical ward. So next episode, if you can call it an episode, we're going to be building a medical ward. We're going to hire 2 doctors, hire a psychologist, and we're going to build a cell block. So we're going to raise our prison capacity. I'm going to feed the electricity through other rooms as well. Feed electricity through like that. And then we're going to build some lights. Objects, lights. Just build a few lights in here. Build a few lights down there. Get the utility. Electric pipe. And just build that along like that. So that is your basic detention center with your finance people and stuff like that. So once these electricity things have been built up, oh Stephen. Once the electricity cables have been built, we're just gonna end the episode off. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like on this video. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, I love new subscribers. Then please just give it a nice little like and subscribe, obviously. Please leave a like on this video. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe.